2018. Fiji pulled off a famous win in Paris. I got blocked by Israel Folau on Twitter twice. And Lionel Boxis did this. But in amongst headlines, it was a year in which some rugby was played by some people, and here to celebrate those people is the best and who did the best and the most rugby. It's a Squidge Rugby team of the year. It's the turn of the 10, and the little yappy one that sits inside him is the Halfbacks of 2018. This has been a banner year for Jolly Green Sextram. Not only did he help Ireland to win only their third ever Grand Slam, but he was the heartbeat of a Leinster side who won basically everything except this game against Treviso. In amongst finally seeking help for his chronic loop addiction, Sexlog brought his trademark mix of manic aggressive fire and cucumber cool game management to an Ireland side who were finally hitting their stride after years of being there or thereabouts. If you want a sign of just what a player Sexton is, look no further than the first test match of the year. After some patchy form in 2017, people have been questioning whether the Jingle Bells Sex Gunk bubble had finally burst. And then, in the last play of the game, he does this, winning the match with one of the best drop goals ever scored. And somehow, this year only got better for him from there on out. Mixing an attacking distribution game with his sheer control and presence, Sex Yogurt has a firmer stamp on every match he plays than the world's most aggressive letterposter. It took him a full year of matches to win World Player of the Year, but it only takes one glance to tell that Jonathan Sexton is a man who really, really wants to win a World Cup this year. And you don't want to be the guy standing in his way. The world's most beautiful ugly man, Faf de Klerk's fluorescent hair wasn't the only thing about him that brightened up the Springboks this year. In his year away from the international game, de Klerk has learned to really pace and manage a match, delivering on the raw potential showed during his crash bang wallop debut season. Already known for his sniping and ability to whip the ball away at lightning pace, de Klerk has turned himself into one of the best box kickers out there, using the skill to keep the All Blacks at bay in a masterclass first half during the game between these two sides that I didn't make a video on. The man I can't help but want to just call Faf is very close to being the complete nine, and considering common logic says South Africa could be meeting Ireland in the cursed quarterfinal, it could yet be that he is the major roadblock standing between Sexton and that World Cup he wants so badly. With brief mention to Wales's rotating 10 trio, there's only really two other 10s who are in contention for this shirt. The old Wunderkind Bodie, who scored 4 tries in a test match and those drop goals, and yet still couldn't beat Sexton. And Nicolas Sanchez, who was quietly absolutely outstanding for Argentina. Basically everything good the team did all year came from his influence. At 9, it was a straight shootout between Faf and Conor Murray, who remains just as good as he was that time I made a full video on him, albeit he's been slightly more injured since then. Elsewhere, Maxi Machino showed world-class form for Racing before becoming conveniently injured every time France came and asked him to play for them. And Greg Laidlaw remained weirdly adorable and showed why Scotland need his lovable little face so much. But I also want to throw a mention to Uruguay's Santiago Arata, a nippy little 9 with excellent vision who hugely impressed me this year and could be a face to watch come the World Cup. Free down, free to go. We're halfway through these videos officially, so thank you very much for watching that. Thank you to everyone who supports the channel on Patreon. I greatly appreciate it. And just to say quickly to you guys, I'm only billing you once at the end of these videos once I've got all 6 of them up. So you're not paying for each one individually, you're just paying once as though it was one long big video. Also, thank you to Rugby Warfare for continuing to sponsor the channel, SQ20 if you want to get 20% off on any of their rugby goods. And additionally, you can come back tomorrow for more of this when I'll be picking the front row of the year and telling you who I'm taking as my props and hookers. Who knows, it might be Jacob Stockdale.